How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another channel. Today we've got some transfer window news which I'm going to be bringing you guys in this video. Now, as mentioned, the summer transfer window is open and Brighton can make some transfers. This video has been recorded before the Man United game and before anything's confirmed whether it's staying up or going down. So for the time of me recording this video, Brighton play United in 2 hours, and to be honest, I'm going to put the score right here. If it does not say a win, I'm going to look like an absolute dickhead. Nevertheless, today is all about the title of this video and Ivan Toney potentially coming to Brighton. But before we do so, if you guys smash a like on this video, that would actually greatly appreciate. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. The support recently has been absolutely incredible, so keep up by smashing a like on this video, subscribe, and follow my TikTok. Yeah, Fusion Josh. It's an interesting one, let's put it that way. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you follow them up, that would be greatly appreciated. Come on, the boys. I'm really enjoying these daily uploads, so make sure you smash a like on this video, and if you want some more, smash a like and comment down below fruit. Comment fruit if you enjoy this these daily uploads. Nevertheless, boys and girls, today is all about Ivan Toney from Peterborough to Brighton. Will he join Brighton? We're unsure, but we'll find out this video and provide you with the stats whether he will join or not. So some of you may be thinking, who is Ivan Toney? Now, Ivan Toney is a 24-year-old striker from Peterborough who has been smashing in all the goals for them this season. Peterborough have been absolutely robbed this season from not finishing in the playoffs. They were obviously finishing in the playoffs, but all of this point system and all this shenanigans provided Wickham in the playoffs instead of Peterborough, which was absolutely rigged. He is 5'11", he's played 32 games and has scored 24 goals. Peterborough have been one of the highest scoring teams in League One this season, and Ivan Toney's got the majority of their goals. I suppose the question with this signing, if it does happen, is League One to the Premier League, will he be as consistent? Obviously not 24 goals, because he could be winning the Golden Boot if that happens, but will the step from League One to the Premier League be that far superior if he does join Brighton? Now, this is where you question whether his style will fit into our style of play, and simply enough for me, I generally think he would. I think you'd have to give him a month or two to settle into the Premier League, settle into a new environment, and obviously with the club. But nevertheless, joining Brighton, joining a team like us, the way we play, I think it'll be very, very beneficial as we like to, get balls in, set pieces. He loves a header, he loves to tap ins, and once we get the right ball into him, he's a very good goal poacher striker who can get onto the end of these crosses and opportunities. An example you could bring up for this one is Dele Alli. He played for MK Dons and signed for Tottenham, and look at him now. He was a League One player, went to the Premier League, and look at him now. He's one of the best English talents there is right now. However, right now it's decreased quite a bit, if I'm being honest with you. But at the time of Dele Alli signing for Tottenham, he's played absolutely brilliant. So this is where I'm getting my optimism that this could be a very good signing for us. Obviously, Maupay hasn't had the best goal scoring tally this season for Brighton. However, seasons to come, we're settling in. He's settling to Brighton, and hopefully next season. And obviously the games coming up and the games recently, he's been playing very well for us, bagging in a few goals. Having a rotation in squad with Maupay and Toney, if he does sign for us, would be absolutely class. And maybe link them up as a two together up top would be another option Graham Potter could take forward next season. But as mentioned, we've got to see where we finish in the league this season. I'm very confident that Brighton will stay up now. I wasn't very confident a week or two ago, but now I'm very confident that Brighton will stay up. One more win and I believe Brighton will stay up. However, time will tell, and we'll see in our results and performances coming up. Now, he's got the physicality, he's got the strength, he's got the pace, and he's definitely got the position in shooting and all that, etc. He's a very composed striker when it comes to opportunities coming into the box and tapping them first time to get a goal. With creators like McAllister, we got Solly March, you got Trossard, you got all of these top talents in the Premier League. If he gets the right ball, he is finishing that. He's a striker where if he's got the opportunity, he will finish his dinner, and then he'll have room for dessert when he scores his hat-trick. He's a goal poacher, loves to get to the end of crosses. He's going to be a brilliant signing for us if he does sign, in my opinion. I'm hearing that the fee is going to be 10 to 12 million pounds, and if that is the case, snap him up straight away, Brighton. I don't know if this coronavirus will have any effect to the transfer fees or anything like that. Will it go down? Will it go up? The economy? To be fair, I'm not sure, and that could be another question for another time, but that's not me to answer. With all these qualities I've expressed in this video, I just think he's going to be a great backup for us. You've got to see too that Glenn Murray, I mean, his age is really getting to him now. He's still a good striker, don't get me wrong, but age is getting to him, and we do need a backup striker for when he does retire and move on. Glenn Murray still comes on for Brighton, has an impact in the game, is that physical striker up top, but you got to think about the future of Brighton. Having a 24-year-old striker, as well as Neil Maupay, who's also about 22, 23 years old, it's going to be great for the future of Brighton, and definitely for the development side of things too. Got Aaron Connolly too, he's a great striker for us, and he's a great centre forward striker who can link up, and obviously got the pace around with Maupay as like a partnership too. But Ivan Toney will bring something different to the team, which I think Brighton fans will enjoy footballing wise, and I think as a team too, it'll be very decent. Not only that, but having another English striker in the Premier League will be brilliant for the country too. Ivan Toney could be a striker which flourishes with pressure, and especially under big audiences in the Premier League, and this could be absolutely vital for him to go out and show the Premier League and show the English football what he's capable of as a striker. Now, last but not least, it's the probability of whether he'll join Brighton or not. He's been linked with Celtic, he's been linked with Rangers, he's been linked with Watford, and it's all of these clubs which is like, Will he join Brighton? Will he not? It's a really, 50-50 thing whether he will or not. The price tag's there, Brighton will go for it, and if we're that keen on him, we'll go for him and snatch him up. It's just a matter of how much do we generally want him. Before this speculation was talked about, I was one of the first people on social media to actually express the encouraging sign of having Ivan Toney to Brighton, and if he does, that'll be brilliant. And now you see all this speculation lining up and adding as the days go along about Ivan Toney potentially joining the club. It's one Brighton fans really want, and Ivan Toney, mate, if you're watching this, sign for us, mate. Bag us some goals in the Premier League. We'll love you, mate. Personally, I'd love him at Brighton. He'll be a great backup striker. If not, maybe our first team striker. You don't really know until we see him in action. But tell me what you guys think of Ivan Toney potentially coming to Brighton. Do you want him at Brighton? Will he be a success at Brighton? And will he do well in the Premier League? I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section down below. Drop a like on this video. Dropping a like will be absolutely amazing if you do so. It'll help me so much. And obviously, watch the end of the video. If you're still at this time of the video, you guys are legends. And yeah. Smash the like, guys, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon. Hopefully Ivan Toney signs for Brighton, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.